wherever you are, you're having an absolutely amazing day or evening or morning. I really enjoyed the last live stream that we had, and so I wanted to jump back on here and spend some more time with you. I don't really have anything specific in mind. I just wanted to come and chat and see how you're doing. So I thought it might be nice to talk a little bit about why I decided to start getting into ASMR streaming, and then maybe we can do a few triggers and call it a night. So for me, I've always been a very auditory person. I've always really enjoyed soft sounds. And if any of you are from the United States, you might know about Bob Ross. Bob Ross is a painter, and I remember when I was younger, I used to listen to him while I would be lying around the house, and I really then fell in love with the idea of soft sounds, soft voices, and I never really knew that there was a whole community on YouTube that was dedicated to doing that. And I always thought it would be really cool. And I remember one day being on YouTube and thinking, I wonder if other people like listening to whispering voices. And of course, they do. And so I've been listening to ASMR for a very long time. And it's helped me actually a lot of times when I've been sad or upset or just trying to relax and fall asleep. I find it really reassuring to listen to all the different artists that are out there. And so I decided that I wanted to try and see if there was something that I could do. And so I started doing this channel. And it's been, I guess, about 3 months now. 3 months that I've been talking to all of you wonderful, beautiful people out there. And it's been a lot of fun. I've really enjoyed getting to know some of you. The comments that you leave have been really wonderful. And I really appreciate each and every one of them and every single one of you. It's a scary thing to put yourself out there onto the internet. But I decided I was going to do it, and we're approaching 200 subscribers. And one of the videos that I did is getting closer to 2,000 views. And that's a really amazing feeling. You know, I never really thought that my voice would be able to help people relax or feel better about themselves. But some of the videos that I've done talking to people about anxiety, depression, these types of things, those are the comments that mean the most to me when I hear about how I've been able to maybe help people relax in their moment of need. And obviously, ASMR videos should never be considered a substitute for mental health, taking care of yourself, working with your doctors, with your therapists, whoever you need to get the help that you need. But it's great to know that whatever little bit of comfort or help that I can bring to people has been there. And that's something that I really pride myself on. It's really cool to be able to connect with all you beautiful, lovely people out there. And I really appreciate all of the support, and it's been a great journey. It's just been a great journey, and so I'm going to continue doing it. I try to post many times a day, maybe 2, 3, 4 times a day, a week. And we'll see. I'm going to continue doing it, so I just wanted to say hello to everyone. We can just have some soft time together. We can just do some soft triggers. I could just do some whispering into your ear and telling you how lucky I am to be able to spend this moment with you. Wherever you are. You know, a lot of times I feel like mental health generally around the world has been declining. In some ways, it's been a miracle to have all the technology that we have. But in other ways, I think it's been really difficult. I saw something the other day that made me sad, but also smile. It was kind of a bittersweet moment. I saw that some restaurants are actually going back to the look or the decor that they had 20 years ago or more. And it's really indicative, I think, of the problems that we have in our society right now with attention, with being pulled in too many directions. And I think the technology that we have is amazing, but it comes at a cost. A cost. And we have to keep taking care of ourselves and being there for the people around us, being kind to one another, loving one another. It's never been more important. Now, when just a single word or a single sentence can travel around the world instantly, in a lot of ways, not in a lot of ways, in all the ways, that was never really possible. Each and every one of us has more power than the most powerful kings and queens and people before us. It's really quite remarkable. You can send a message around the world now in an instant. You can be heard on the farthest flung corners of planet Earth, sitting from wherever you are. And I just hope each and every one of you out there is taking care of yourselves. Never feel like you're afraid to ask for help. Never feel like you're embarrassed to help or to get help. There's a lot of stigma around mental health. I think it's getting better, but there's still a long way to go. And we're very quick to help people when they have physical problems, but we're less quick to help when we have mental problems. And in some ways, I guess that's understandable, because we can see things that are physical. But in other ways, it's really unfortunate. And I wish that we could do more now that we know the mind is so powerful. And it's important to take care of it. And you can really be in a place where your brain is not working the way that it should. And when that happens, you can get yourself into a lot of trouble emotionally. And we don't want that for you. I don't want that for you. Nobody should have to go through that. So just remember to be kind to one another, take care of one another, and just try to relax and be empathetic. Life is so fast paced now, but you can still take the time to relax and just show empathy. I think that empathy is not practiced enough by people. So, my ASMR journey so far has been filled with lots of highs, lots of lows. It can be very, very stressful to put yourself out there. You never know what people are going to say or how they're going to react to what you're doing. And even though you're always doing it for yourself, you also know that you can get judged. It's definitely something that you try to put out the content you're most proud of, but you're obviously in the end putting it out for other people to listen to. So I feel like that's a challenge that I've been happy to try and confront, try to get to improve on. But it's something that I work on every day. So I'm really excited to continue with my journey, though. And I hope that wherever you are and whatever you're doing right now, you're happy and healthy, and that your life is filled with love and with light. We find love and light in our lives by being good to other people. Just like it's better to give than to receive, the best way to make yourself feel better is actually to do something kind for another person. And that's a lesson that I'm very happy that I learned. And I think that if you practice gratitude and practice kindness, those things come back to you. It's not just that they're the right thing to do, which they are, but when you bring light into the world, you really help other people. And that's really what we're here for in the end. We're here to help others and make the world a better place for everyone. And you can do that in ways large and small. There's a lot of emphasis on grandiose things or big things that you can do, but sometimes it can be something as simple as smiling or saying hello to someone or checking in with a friend to make sure that they're okay. All of those things matter and are important. And you should never think that they're not important. You should never think that they're too small or that they don't matter. You matter. You matter a lot. Sometimes when we're sad or upset, we forget that. And we think that we're a burden on people or that we're not worth it. And that couldn't be farther from the truth. Every single person is unique and special. Whoever you are listening to this, you're unique and special. And I want you to take some time to remember that. Remember how unique you are and all love that you deserve and all the light and happiness that you bring into the world. That's what's really important in life. We only have so much time on this earth, and you want to make the best of it. And it's important to do things for yourself, but it's also important to remember people that you can help. There's a lot that you can do to make a difference in this world. So, whatever it is that you like to do to help others or to be nice to yourself, I want you to make sure that you take the time to do it in the next day or two, because you deserve it. You deserve all of that love. So, in the future, I'm going to try to do some more role plays that are gentle and loving. Those are the first ones that I did, so I don't want to make the same exact videos again, but I think it's time to do another one. Ones that help people to heal, help people to do better, to strive more. I think those are really important. They're my favorite ones to do. So, I hope you all have a wonderful morning, afternoon, or evening, wherever you are listening to this. Thank you. And I'm sure I'll see you soon.